conversation. Let me just say that part of the challenge is just getting everybody in the same room to have a conversation about where do we go from here. What you see are individuals that all agree that the students and the parents deserve a high school here in the city of Huron, and that we need to figure out where the resources will come from and how we put together the package that's going to be able to make this happen. We're going to go tour the 50+ acres that has been donated to the city for a school. But cities don't build schools. School districts build schools. So where there's a will, there's a way. And we had a really good conversation about the pieces that each one of us could bring to the table. And this wouldn't have happened but for the tenacity of the mayor, who has been single focused on this issue and saying we got to get this done. The parents who have been absolutely great advocates, and the students whose voices have been uplifted by them and by their parents, and the fact that we called the superintendent of schools, and he said, I'll come down, we'll have this conversation, and we'll figure out what the steps are to be able to get everybody together. I want to make sure to recognize the Coalinga Huron School District. They've been in a tough position because if they were expected to build this school all by themselves, it's really impossible. They have the requirement that if they're going to build a school, it be as high quality as the current school that the students are going to. And so to take on that responsibility in addition to keeping the current school is beyond their fiscal needs, it's beyond the money that they have. But if we can all come together and figure out where we can bring pots of money together, we can make this happen. So to the city of Huron, what I say is we've heard you. We're going to work really hard at bringing the pieces together, creating peace in the valley, and doing what's in the best interest of the students and their families here in Huron. So know that we've heard you and we're here for you. And so without any further ado, I'd like to introduce State Public Superintendent Thurmond, who has been a terrific champion for this school. You can hear it from him now himself.
Thank you, Senator Caballero. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Gracias por todo. I just signed a petition to build a new high school in Huron, and I am excited to be here to talk with you about how we can help to make that vision happen together. But first I want to say, English is my first language, but I would like to say a few words in Spanish. Yo apoyo una escuela nueva secundaria para los estudiantes de Huron. Estoy aquí para apoyar el pueblo de Huron y Coalinga. Gracias. That's it.
Gracias, bravo. Gracias.
Today is a great day. Today is a day of opportunity. But it has not come easily. It has come from struggle. A conversation that has been taking place for, as I understand it, more than 10 years. And there are no easy answers. I wish that I could say that I could just say, here you go, here's your money, and build a new school. But my office does not afford me that opportunity. As the state superintendent of our schools, I have responsibility, yes, in Sacramento to try and get resources for our schools, to work with our legislature, with a great legislator like Senator Caballero, to work with our governor, but it is not something that any one person can do. And I think you heard the superintendent of the district say that today. In order for this to happen, we all have to work together. And so what I am feeling hopeful about is that there is a path for how this can be done. But that path requires us all to work together. That means that we have to leverage every single funding source that is available to make this happen. That means that we need federal dollars to be part of that mix. We may need our Congress members to reach out for resources, and for the city to reach out. I want to acknowledge the mayor for his incredible leadership. Anywhere I see him, he says, don't forget about my high school. Wherever I see him in the state, you have an incredible leader and champion. I want to acknowledge the school board members. This is not easy work. It is very hard. I served on a school board more than 10 years ago when the only thing we were being asked to do was close schools. And there are school districts throughout the state who are being told right now to close schools because most schools in our state are experiencing declining enrollment. And that means that they lose revenue. And that means that this is something special that we can create a path to creating a high school because students shouldn't have to travel far distances. And we don't want students dropping out because they don't feel that they have something in their community. This is a unique place because of this wonderful opportunity of land that is available and donated for a school. But what if that school had more than just a school? What if that school created an opportunity for those who wanted to pursue higher education? What if that school, that land, creates an opportunity to pursue healthcare and medical needs and resources and economic development? Land means value in this state and in this country. Land is the American dream in this country. And when you own land, you have something to work with. And the people of this community have provided a great deal for all of us in this state. So let's provide them a high school and let's get on the path for how we're going to do that. Amen. Lending state dollars and city dollars, county dollars. We're also putting a call out as of today to foundations and businesses all across the state who can help. We will use the microphone that this office gives to make that message go far and wide that we need everyone to assist the people of Huron. And just one final word of appreciation. While it doesn't measure up to a presidential Medal of Freedom, I'm grateful that we have here today someone who is also among all of our wonderful accomplishments, an ambassador to education in California, someone who gave us the phrase, "Si se puede." Another round of applause for Dolores. Belated happy birthday. I'll let you know how many birthdays she reached, but we're just grateful that you continue to make change, that you would come here today and travel at your own time and expense to be here. You are a treasure, and I'm grateful that you are here fighting with us for the people of Huron. Thank you very much.
On to the tour.
So at this point, we're going to go to the tour, and I don't know how we're going to roll. All of us, caravan.